Hello collectors and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be doing another binder update for you guys. It will probably be my last one of the year. Most of my Match Attax collection is already complete, so there's not much point in me doing another one after this. And you guys seem to absolutely love my binder updates, so let's go for 100 likes on today's video. As always, I will leave all the links to my socials and to the Topps website in the description down below. But without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Welcome back to the video, guys. We've got another binder to show you, and we are starting off with Villa, as always, the first Champions League team with the letter A. This time it's Aston Villa, which is absolutely crazy, because who expected Villa to be in the Champions League 3 or 4 years ago when they were, weren't doing that great before Emery, when I had Stevie G fighting for relegation. And now for Villa to be in the Champions League, heading the Match Attax 24-25 binder, that is absolutely crazy scenes. Now, I know it's been a very short time since my last binder update, but there are so many more cards that I want to show you guys. I've been collecting these non-stop since the last binder, and I've finally put together a collection I thought is worthy to show you since the last one, because all the limited editions, all the black edges, all the gold cards have all been added for you guys for today's video. So next up, we've got Manchester City. Of course, there might be some, players that no longer play for the club. For example, Julian Alvarez now plays for Atletico. However, when the collection was printed and when the updates and transfers were made, these players were still obviously playing for the respective clubs, like Manchester City and Julian Alvarez. So let's have a look on to the next team. We've got Arsenal. So let's see if anyone is still in here that's no longer there. I can't remember Zinchenko. I know he's been trying to move for ages just because he doesn't play. Anyone else? Nketiah. So he's gone to Crystal Palace. I think it was like 30 or 40 mil, something, it wasn't too expensive. I think it might have been even 25. But apparently Crystal Palace fans have been, wanting him for ages, and is a shame to lose a homegrown player. However, he just was never getting into this Arsenal team because it's just too stacked nowadays. We've got Liverpool next up, another Champions League team. Absolutely mad team. Darwin Núñez absolutely failing me in the Premier League fantasy. Mohamed Salah, who's in my team, who's hopefully going to have an amazing season yet again before he finally goes off to Saudi Arabia. Anyone else? We've got Trent, who is a good pick for the fantasy team, but I just can't afford him at the moment. I've got too many good players in there. Can't afford Trent Alexander-Arnold. We've got Spurs, so this is the first Europa League team. Such a weird thing, these two strikers. It's like they don't want to score. They got Timo Werner and Richarlison heading the lineup. We got Heung-min Son. Now, some players, guys, I haven't got in normal base cards. So you can see if you go back, like all these cards are fine because I've got them in base cards. However, Son, I don't have him in base cards. He's captain cards, so he's like a foil. So I instead put a crystal card in there as well, instead of a base one. So I hope you don't mind. I think it looks nice anyway, but I think there's about 2 or 3 that are crystals instead of base, so it's not a big deal, but thought I'd still let you know. We've got Chelsea next up. Another failure in my fantasy team, Christopher Nkunku. Got me some 2 or 3 points, I think, in 2 weeks, which isn't good enough. So yeah, we've got Chelsea. Cole Palmer in my fantasy team, big up, 3 assists and a goal. Manchester United, I did mention it in the previous one, but they only get 9 cards for some reason. I can imagine United fans are not too happy. I can understand Villa getting 9 cards because even though they are quite a big team, and no disrespect to Villa, they're not as big powerhouses like Real Madrid, Man United, Chelsea. So yeah, I don't know why they got 9, but that's how Topps have done it. We've got Atletico Madrid. Now, this also has 9 cards, and, Julian Alvarez did go there, so he's an Atleti player now. We've got Real Madrid, who got a special card set because they won the previous Champions League, the 15th trophy, which is absolutely insane if you think about it. And now we got Endrick and Kylian Mbappe. I don't know who edited on the kids, because whoever done it done a quite good job. Yeah, it's really interesting still. But you can see these don't have the winners trophy in the top right corner because obviously they weren't playing for Real Madrid at the time. We've got Barcelona, their biggest rivals. Ilkay Gundogan's now gone to City for free, which is absolutely crazy. Don't know what Barcelona were doing there. We've got Robert Lewandowski. Anyone else interesting? Roberto, I think he's gone as well. I'm not too sure where, but I know he's left after for his whole life at the club. We've got Paris Saint-Germain. So weird seeing them without Neymar or Mbappe in there. It's crazy, they always had like a big name player. If you go back many years, you had Beckhams, you had Zlatans, you had Messis, you had Neymars, you had Mbappes, and there's just not that one player that really stands out for me. I know they were trying to go for Sancho, but Sancho's not exactly a big player. Still needs to prove himself after that terrible spell that he's had recently. We've got Stuttgart, another Champions League team, and Borussia Dortmund, who are on my bucket list. I really want to be part of the yellow wall at the Dortmund ground once in my life. I've been to Berlin once, I've never been to Dortmund, but definitely on my list. How could you exclude Bayer Leverkusen and make a 9 team? I don't know what I'm saying, but made these. They should have done maybe like a special set for undefeated team in the Bundesliga, but of course it's not a Bundesliga collection, it's a Champions League collection, European collection. That's why they didn't do it. Still would have been quite cool to see, maybe the same way they've done Real Madrid, but there is a Match Attax Bundesliga, so I haven't got it. I don't know if they did do anything special for them. I will be curious to see. We've got Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich, the absolute giant in Germany that somehow lost the league to Xabi Alonso's Leverkusen and came second after signing probably the best striker in the world, which is Harry Kane, or top 3 anyway. We've got Attack's debut Pavlovic, so if you guys haven't noticed, Attack's debut replaces the rookie card, or RC. I think it's to accommodate newer collectors, and it kind of makes sense because not many people know what an RC is, but everyone will know what an Attack's debut is. We got RB Leipzig, a team that's not very well liked in Germany. However, they're still in the Champions League. They still have to be included. Probably not a bad team to play for. We've got Dani Olmo's gone to Barcelona now. So I think he's gone from he went from the Croatian team. I can't remember what they're called. It's not Split, is it? Oh, I can't remember. Bucharest? No, it's not. But anyway, he plays for Barcelona now. We've got Frankfurt. Not a fan of the team because they beat West Ham in the final and still haven't lived it down. Mario Götze, who had the world at his feet 10 years ago when he scored the winning goal in the 2014 World Cup in that extra time. Still remember to this day, but alas, went to Bayern Munich. Didn't do too well. Now plays for Frankfurt, so probably loves it. We've got Feyenoord. I completely missed out PSV. Big up to Eindhoven because one of my favourite places to go. I've been there 2 years in a row now. And yeah, I've been to Amsterdam as well. And I will probably go this year. If not, I'll go early next year. But yes, a very nice place. We've got Feyenoord. Another team in Netherlands. Is it Rotterdam? Yeah, it is Rotterdam. I should have looked at the badge. But I've never been to Rotterdam. It is on my go-to list. But Stansted Airport does fly there. Just very, very pricey compared to Amsterdam or Eindhoven for some reason. We've got Sporting. Never been to Porto. No, never been to Lisbon. But I have been to Porto. And Porto was fantastic. Anything from the food, restaurants, the sights. Even, you know, the city itself was buzzing when we went back in, I think it was April, and I absolutely loved every second of it. Got Real Sociedad, Inter Milan, and other teams that I think should have got maybe 18 cards, both of these. Is it still Inzaghi that manages them? I'm not too sure, can't remember. But maybe it would be nice manager cards to be included. Maybe there will be in the extra sets. Match Attax Extra always has them, so yeah, that would be nice to see. We go Juve, got 18 teams. Yildiz getting the Attax debut in there alongside Cambiasso. Do you guys remember Cambiasso, the Argentine Leicester City player? I don't remember if he actually won the league with Leicester or if he left before that. But next up we got Bologna. Is it a team or is it a ham? We may never know. Atalanta. Lookman, who scored, I think, a hat-trick in the first game or something crazy. Or was it last year? It might have been last year, guys. We got Lyon. I think, you know, they will struggle again this year. They started off absolutely terribly last year. They were in the relegation zone for like 5 or 6 weeks. Obviously still stayed up. It's Lyon, you know, they're not going to go down, but it's weird because their women's team is one of the best in the world. So, yeah, I don't know what's happening to the men's team. We've got Lazio. Here we got Ciro Immobile. I think he's gone to Feyenoord. I know he's gone to Turkey. So he's no longer there. But he did score, I think, either yesterday or the day before in a 4-1 victory. Might have been 4-0, but yeah, fair plays to him. Secure the last bag in Turkey, you know, who doesn't want kebab, Antalya, and bad economy on your resume. We've got Celtic and Rangers. If you notice, Rangers haven't got a badge in the top left corner. But Celtic do. You know, they're always going to be on the same page, so I don't even mind that they don't have 18 cards a team. It's a very nice looking layout. And finishing off the base team with RB Salzburg, FC Salzburg, Red Bull Salzburg, whatever you want to call them, but it's one of the Red Bull teams. We've got man of the match signature styles. I quite like the Conference League and the Europa League. I think the colours and the way they match the trophy, I think, is really cool. But yeah, signature styles coming through again with an amazing design. Always one of my favourites every year. And if you have seen my top 10 designs this year, you'll know why. We've got the rest of the man of the matches, and now we've got the vintage vibes. So vintage vibes, legends of the game. Some weird ones here, like Gary Lineker in the Barcelona shirt. Ashley Cole, obviously a big thing was the Chelsea Arsenal. Ronaldo in the PSV shirt as well. R9 Ronaldo in the United kit. That's really cool. I personally would have put R9, CR7. I would have put him in a Real Madrid kit. I would have put him in Inter Milan. I would have put him in Arsenal maybe. But again, Arsenal have Tony Adams and Henry. So yeah, maybe Ashley Cole can stay at Chelsea. Anyone else? Carvalho. Again, you could have put him at Chelsea. Cannavaro. Zlatan could have been anywhere. Could have been PSG. Could have been AC Milan. Could have been Barcelona. Buffon could only be Juve. Michael Ballack, Van Bronckhorst and Lucio. We've got the trophy triumphs. I actually really like this. All the Champions League celebration trophies over the past years. I think, not just Champions League, Europa League as well. They didn't put the Conference League winners because all the teams that won the Conference League are not in the competitions this year. Like West Ham, was it Fiorentina? And who won it this season? I can't remember. But anyway, they were printed after they won, so yeah, that's why they're not in it. We've got Topps Heritage, so taking a walk down the memory lane about 15 years ago now. back to the original Match Attax design. Very cool design. I hope they continue the Topps Heritage subset. It's always nice to collect them. Fair play to Topps. Levi Colwill, Chelsea player. The rest of the Topps Heritage, for some reason this guy looks like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He looks like... Who's the... oh my god, what's his name? Zinchenko. But onto the exciting cards now. We've got 100 clubs. So 10 cards with Jude Bellingham being the 100 club unbeatable. 101 for both stats. Mbappe, Camavinga, 2 Real Madrid players alongside Bellingham. 2 Bayer Leverkusen players, an Arsenal, Liverpool and a City, with Gregor Kobel, you know, being the best keeper in the Bundesliga. One of the best keepers in the world, getting that 100 club spot in there. We've got most of the Black Edge cards. Unfortunately, we're still missing one right here. But we've got all the main ones. We've got Mbappe, we've got Haaland, we've got Salah, you know, Trent. Gundogan, shame, he's no longer there. You know, it's an obsolete card. He's now at City, but still a very cool card to get, nonetheless. We've got Gold Edge editions. Again, I'm missing a few, but I got most of them. Again, we got Ronaldo in the Real Madrid kit, which is nice, one of the legends. We've got Haaland and Saka, Musiala, Wirtz and Salah. So yeah, these are Gold Edge editions. I think get 1 or 2 per box, I can't remember, but I got most of them in the hero packets. So yeah, very nice looking cards. We've got the Shields, die cuts. Now, I'm not going to collect all of them just because they're quite rare. I think I've got half so far, and I've got 3 duplicates to go on top of the 6 here, so that's a shame. But what's an even bigger shame is the Hall of Fame players. I've got 2, and I've got Wayne Rooney for both. They are 1 in 50, and I managed to get Rooney for both, which isn't great. I'm not going to lie. Now we've got the Generation Nows. I think these came from the Eco Packs, I want to say. It wasn't the Classic Celebrations, or was it? No, Eco Packs was the Classic Celebrations. Generations Now, can't remember for the life of me. I think it was the Mega Multi-Packs, actually. Yeah, so all the Generation Nows right there. I've got the Classic Celebration cards. These are from the Eco Packs, and these are the players that, you know, have a trademark celebration with James Maddison, yeah, Maddison and Mapai, if you guys remember. We've got Cole Palmer, Lamine Yamal, Musiala and Rashford. Trent could have gone in there as well. We've got World Class Limited Editions. I think these came from Starter Pack, I think. We've got most of the normal limited editions as well, and they are not seeded to certain products. You know, you can get them anywhere. So if you are gonna go for them, I advise you get the Mega Multi-Packs or the boxes, because you get 2 in a box guaranteed in the hero packet. And so yeah, the rest of the limited editions, I think, look really nice with the design, all the different colours and everything. Looks quite cool. We've got Platinum Pulls, again quite rare. We've got De Bruyne, Nunez, Bailey and Rodrigo. Not all of them here, as you can see, but they're still quite cool cards to get. Now we've got the Mini Tins and the Mega Tins limited editions. So there's 4 Mini Tin designs. These are the Magicians. You get 3 per Mini Tin. All have a different background. All are different players and have different colours around them. And these are the Mega Tin limited editions, the Times to Shine. So the Mega Tins are the ones you can get the relic cards in. You get 4 cards per design. They're all different in neon shapes. So we've got the first one being the blue triangle, then we've got the purple arrow, green circle, and yellow box. So yeah, all these came from the Megatins. And these guys, the blue diamond limited editions, these can be attained, should I say, through the Topps website. And you have to buy a bundle. So you buy a bundle of mini tins, starter pack, mega tins. I can't remember what the other one was. I think it might have been eco packs or mega packs, can't remember. But you get these only from the Topps website. So I got 3 here. I think there's one more as well. But yeah, guys, I'm finishing off with the agent, referee, VAR, and injury cards. That is it for my binder update. It's not a full one, but there is quite a few cards in there. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a like, guys, because it does help the channel grow, and I am trying to get out as many of these out for you as I can. But for now, that's going to be it. See you in the next one, and goodbye.